Previously on The Bill.
Don't touch it. Why you got it? What do you need it for? You think I'm the only guy around here that's got one?
I was hoping you could check him out for me.
Alright, I'll run him through the computer.
Daryl got shot. That's a massive disrespect. Someone's gonna have to pay for that. I told you last night. I was at the hospital. I was nowhere near the Larkney.
So why didn't you answer your phone all afternoon, man?
Because I switched it off when I was at the hospital. Probably forgot to switch it back on again. What's wrong with you, man?
I can check if you're at the hospital, you know. That was under armed guard. They keep a log of who he sees.
So check then if it'll make you happy. But I'm telling you, I ain't got nothing to do with the shooting of that woman.
But you knew there was going to be a shooting, didn't you? Huh? Isn't that what you said to me at the station?
Only because it's obvious, man. If someone gets shot, someone's always going to come back and get their revenge. You know that. Everyone knows that.
Where's the gun, Dom?
Looked for it, did you? They need a warrant for that. Listen, you told me to get rid of it, so I did.
Well, where is it, man?
Doesn't matter where it is as long as it ain't here.
Why can't you answer a simple question?
Why can't you just shut the hell up, man? It's too early for this. Doing my head in, man.
What's going on? Why have you got to argue like this?
He lied to CID last night, Gran, and so did you.
He's a good boy. Louis, you know it. All I did was give him the benefit of the doubt. Why can't you do the same? We're family. You've got to trust each other.
All right, Gran. See you now.
This is no different than any other day.
It's all right for you. You're in the area car. We're out there walking the streets.
Yeah, these kids are only interested in shooting each other.
Trust her, then that's Mickey Weather nearly got gunned down in the drive-by yesterday.
Find out what happened to your cousin yesterday.
He said he was visiting Darryl at the hospital and then he went home.
What, you don't trust him?
Let's just say I know something no one else does.
Like what?
Maybe later.
Come on, Lewis, hang around like that and you're a sitting target.
Come in. And I'm getting a bit tired of this guy as well.
Okay, we've got 2 victims in hospital. Daryl Cunningham, suspected member of the Sken Man Massive, shot a couple of nights ago at the 222 Club, and Shakira Washington, shot outside a flat she shares with Mitchell Simmons, leader of the E1s. Okay, I'm going to leave this with you, all right?
Okay, sir. And we still don't have a clear motive for the shooting, but we do believe it was a member of the E1s. And our chief suspects are Mitchell Simmons and his second-in-command, Asher Campbell.
I didn't think we could prove they were at the club, though.
Well, no, we can't. We're not for definite. But Uniform have found a witness who said they saw Shakira at the club. Unfortunately, she was shot before we could question her further about that.
And was she the intended target of yesterday's shooting?
The way they were spraying bullets about, any of us could have been it.
Yeah, well, whether it was Mitchell, Asher or Shakira thereafter, it's pretty safe to bet it was direct payback for the shooting of Daryl. If the leader of the Skens, Mario Hines, pulled the trigger himself or not, he certainly authorised it, so obviously we're keen to speak to him, but unfortunately he's proving somewhat elusive.
Oh, I'll keep chasing that, Sarge.
Thanks. Susie, why don't you go down to the hospital, speak to Daryl about Shakira, see if he saw her at the club.
Sarge.
And Mickey, you and I have got an appointment, I think, with Jordan Tomlin.
All right.
She's fit.
Do you recognise her? Daryl, we know you were chatting up, well, trying to chat up. A lot of girls at the club. Was she one of them?
Can't remember.
Bit of a ladies' man, aren't you?
He just can't help himself.
No, I'm sure. She's in hospital now. She was shot yesterday afternoon in a drive-by shooting. If you can confirm she was at the club, it might give us an idea who shot you. Come on, Daryl. The girl didn't do anything wrong. And she's hurt a lot worse than you are.
I might have said hello to her.
So she was there?
I don't know, maybe. I said hello to a lot of women. That's it, yeah, just hello. Next thing I know, I've got a gun pointing in my face. Bang, bang. It's crazy.
What about Mitchell and Asher? Did he confirm they were at the club too? Okay. Good work, Susie.
Don't worry about it, nobody saw you.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, go on then, we'll listen.
I said yesterday. It's all true. I didn't see the shooting at the 222. I was over by the stage, on my own, watching the DJ.
Yeah, all right, we know you're a great music lover.
If I tell you what I've heard, I don't want you turning around and saying I must have been involved or something. I had to dig for this. Talk to people I wouldn't normally talk to. It's risky, yeah. They're like, so all the questions, Jordan.
Who did the shooting?
Don't know.
All right. Which members of the E1s were at the club?
Don't know that either.
Do you know you went back to Stancliffe Young Offenders?
Look, people are scared. No one's naming names.
Come on, Jordan, you've had 24 hours. You must have come up with something.
Even we know Shakira Washington was at the club, and if she was at the club, then Asher and Mitchell probably were too.
Look, I can't tell you who was at the club, or who did the shooting. But I can tell you where to find the gun they used. It's in one of the rubbish bins behind Tennyson Court.
How do you know that?
It's the word going around laughing.
It doesn't seem entirely convincing.
It's the best I can do.
I'm warning you, Jordan. If I wade through sacks full of rotten food and dirty nappies and I don't find it...
It's there, all right? I'm telling you it's there.
All right, go on. Off you go.
Thanks for letting us help out with Operation Trident, Sarge.
Some sergeants will be standing having a cup of tea.
It's a dirty job. I suppose uniform's got to do it.
That gun don't turn up, I'm going to drag Jordan Tommy down and rub his face in this.
Hang on. Sarge?
Well, now all we've got to do is find out who it belongs to.
And we have to wait for a full report from ballistics. But the gun was definitely the same calibre as the one used at the 222 club.
It's been wiped clean of fingerprints. We still don't know who fired it.
I just ran its details through the Trident weapon database. A pistol with red masking tape was used in an incident on the Holbeck estate. And guess who was questioned in connection with it?
Mitchell Simmons. Which means we have to put Mitchell in the frame at the 222 club.
Exactly. Susie, when you speak to any other witnesses from that night, see if the pictures of Shakira help jog their memories. Let's see what Mitchell's got to say about this gun we found.
Right.
Not a good time, yeah?
How's Shakira doing?
Like you, Kel.
She's hanging in there.
Mitchell, we believe we found the gun used in the shooting of Daryl Cunningham.
Yeah? Good for you.
Yeah, it's a 9mm semi-automatic pistol.
There's a lot of them about.
Yeah, not so many with a distinctive red masking tape wrapped around the stock, though. You ever owned a gun like that?
Is there something we should know about?
What? I'll ask you again, have you ever owned a gun like that?
What are you talking about, man?
All right, let's continue this demonstration.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Well, I'm afraid you've got no choice. Now, you can either come of your own accord, or we can make it more official.
Mitch, just go with them, man. They got nothing on you.
You're trying to get rid of me.
Call your brief, sort it out and come back. I'll be here.
Sarge, just 1 second, I'll be right out. Sure. There you go.
Just got in there.
Leon Zukovsky's a major figure in organised crime.